that voice in your head telling you that you should have done more is rarely grounded in reality. It is often a projection of shame, a replay of someone else's expectations. And that is a symptom of perfectionism that is rooted in fear. This overthinking doesn't improve you, it actually drains you. You can't outthink regret. You can only outpresence it by grounding yourself in what is, not what if. There's a big difference between projection and presence. The mind is a master projector. When we're emotionally unsettled, it creates stories. If only I had said this instead. I should have tried harder. Maybe I messed everything up. But these thoughts are not clarity. They are echoes of emotional discomfort. And they blur the truth. They blur the truth that you did what you could with the awareness, the energy, the tools, and even the courage that you had at that moment. And that is enough. The idea that you could have done more sounds noble, but it is often a disguised form of self-punishment. More is often undefined. How much more? At what cost? And then to whom? This mindset robs you of peace. It keeps you addicted to the next thing instead of trusting what you've already done, what you've already given, or what you've already done, basically, yeah. It creates burnout, not breakthrough. Your current self is the only self that matters. There's a version of you that did their best even when they were tired. There's a version of you that showed up even when they were afraid. There's a version of you that chose to grow even in uncertainty. That version of you deserves compassion, not criticism. You're still evolving. So don't confuse your growth age with failure. What you're doing now is your actual power. Anything outside that is just a shadow of projection or even a mirage of perfection. What you should do is be present, not performative. Release the fantasy of being someone you're not. Anchor in your current effort, not your imagined potential. Because the truth is, if there was more to do, you would feel it clearly, not anxiously. And if it is not clear, then it's probably just noise. In short, the weight of I should have done more is a burden built by your mind, not by your truth. What you have done is what you could have done. What you are doing is what matters most. And everything else is just a distraction from your peace. My people, heal. Heal.